A friend of mine said specifically to me, if you want to look better on camera, you should try a different angle. Every time I've ever recorded with this thing, it's usually on my lap or an equal height to this. And you can see, just by putting the camera here, I've already gained weight. It's amazing what you can do with technology. So she decided to tell me, or she said rather, that what I needed to do was just reposition the camera for a better view. So I'm misleading you, people, that can actually suffer through my visage, that I may actually be tolerable simply through light and camera angle. As you saw through the magical repositioning of said camera, I was able to remove 15 pounds from my darling visage. But anyway, that's not the point of this particular video. What I wanted to do was share yet another one of my ideas with you, the YouTube community. I, like you, I'm an average YouTube community member. I don't have an abundance of subscribers, however, I do have many, and I value each and every one of you, but I am not like, say, Buck from What the Buck Show, or Sexy Phil, or one of the other top-ranking, high-subscribed members of the community, people that actually have a large number of other members of the community that come and watch them regularly so they can actually put a message out there and have a decent-sized number of people hear it. No, I'm just an average user with an extraordinarily blessed amount of subscribers, all of you wonderful people out there that for some strange reason keep watching when I have to post. God only knows, but I'm getting away from my point. My point is, I am an average YouTube user, just like you, my friend. We're all part of this community, and we all care in some way, in some regard. But how does somebody like you or somebody like me impact the community? What is it that we can do? We don't have billions of YouTube community members that watch our videos. We don't have, an advertising executive standing behind us giving us money so that we can shill their product. What do we do as members of the community that actually give a fuck to try and influence the community? Well, obviously we can take an action, go out and watch videos and comment and rate and be proactive in that regard. But my question in this particular circumstance isn't so much about what it is that you do as a part of the community, but my question is rather, what can we do to help mold this community in a way that we want it to be? Now, I'm not saying that this is some sort of totalitarian approach where we all need to have a unified idea, because YouTube is different for you, and it's different for me, and it's different for him, and it's different for her. But even in all of those different visions of what YouTube is, there are certain things that we all value and want. We want a functional website that allows us to post our videos in an appropriate amount of time. We want a messaging system that works. We want to be able to comment, rate, and other things on other people's videos without being told that we've maxed out our limits or whatever. There's certain universals that we all would appreciate to make the website YouTube a better place for you and me. So, once again, coming back to my point, what do you, the average YouTube user, and me, the average YouTube user, who are members of this community, what do we do? How do we make an impact? And the one thing that's come to mind, since I don't have a billion subscribers, and as I said, I don't have a corporate exec making me shill by pulling the strings that are attached to my mouth through the back of my neck, I've decided that what I want to try and give is the opportunity to do a collaboration. I'm not telling you to come and be a part of my project. I'm not worried about whether or not I have people watching me. I care about this community, and that means that I want to be able to help you do what it is that you want to do. If you have an idea that you want to try and put out there, a concept, something that is worthwhile, now don't get me wrong, I'm not going to come out here and start propagating white extremist power racial bullshit. But if you want to make a comment about the YouTube community in a way that will influence it in a more positive fashion, I'm willing to work with you. I may not be, like I said, I'm not a big YouTube name, so having me on your video is not going to be a wonderful experience and get you thousands of subscribers, but I am somebody that cares enough to help you with your project. So if there's something that you want to do, let me know. I want to be a part of it. I want to help you contribute to the YouTube community, because together, the wonderful people that watch my video and the wonderful people that watch your videos will hear a new message, and then maybe they'll spread it to their friends, and so on and so on and so on. The first step in making change is taking that step, and that's what I want to do with you. So you, my fellow YouTube brother and my fellow YouTube sister, let's come together and collaborate and do something to make a difference. Yes, we live in a utopian society where we believe that being on a website on the internet is somehow going to impact the world, but as I said, the first step in making change is taking the step. We have to start somewhere, and rather than sit here and be an armchair politico and state, oh, well, you're on the internet and therefore you're putting out a message is the first step. And that's what I want to do. So let me know, folks. I'm here. I'm ready to rock and roll. Just tell me if there's something that you can have my help with, and I'm happy to give it. So that's it. That's what I was thinking. Wanted to share that with you, and I'm hoping you're all having a great day.